Recently, we all heard the news of actress Jasmine Basin almost losing her eyesight and developing complications in her eyes with contact lens use. Now, this has created a lot of fear among contact lens users. So, today we are going to be discussing about what a contact lens does to the eyes and what are the complications that we can expect with contact lens use. Hi, I am Dr. Krishna from Pixel Eye Hospital. Now, we all know what contact lenses are. These are the aids that people use instead of glasses, and these contact lenses sit inside the eye. When there are different types of contact lenses like a soft contact lens, rigid contact lens and a scleral contact lens. We are not going to be discussing about the types of contact lenses in this video. But what we are going to be talking about is what a contact lens does to the eye and what are the factors that are important to note in contact lens users. Now, first important factor that the contact lens does to the eye is called hypoxia. Now, the cornea is a structure on which the contact lens sits. The cornea does not have blood supply of its own. It's an avascular structure, means there are no blood vessels bringing in oxygen like the rest of the body has. The cornea gets its oxygen from the atmosphere, from the air. But when you're putting a contact lens onto the cornea, now this air transmission directly to the cornea is prevented, and the cornea has to get its oxygen through these contact lenses. So, it is very important to see what is the oxygen transmissibility or permeability of a contact lens. That is a very important factor in deciding a contact lens. Now, suppose you are using the contact lens which does not transmit too much of oxygen and it is sitting onto the cornea for a very long period of time. All of us would like to have a life without glasses, but if we extend the use of contact lens beyond the permissible time, what happens is the cornea does not get oxygen, and there are deposits of lactic acid which develop inside the cells of the cornea because the cornea doesn't get oxygen. Now, because of this, there is an osmolar change because of which the fluid from the tears and from the eyes gets pumped into the cells after the lactic acid accumulation. This causes something called as corneal edema. That means it is the swelling of the cornea that results because of prolonged use of contact lens, which in turn led to deficient oxygen supply to the cornea. Now, what happens when there is a swelling of the cornea? If it is just the front part of the cornea that is swollen, then people usually experience, the light appearing like a glare or a scatter. But if it goes much deeper, it can also cause sudden significant loss of vision that probably the actress experienced. So, what is important is knowing the fact that the contact lenses cause a reduction in oxygen reaching the cornea, and hence using the contact lens for only an appropriate amount of time. Now, contact lenses do come with a certain time frame. They will recommend based on the kind of contact lenses how long you should use it. There are extended wear contact lenses which they say because the oxygen permeability is longer, you can use it for extended periods of time during the day. Though the oxygen transmission is better than the other contact lenses in these particular set of lenses, it is not that you can wear it for 16 to 18 hours and deprive your cornea to the natural oxygen that is absolutely required for it. If you are doing it, eventually you will end up with some sort of edema or loss of vision or something like that. So, you have to respect the timelines which a contact lens wearer should be aware of when they are buying and they start using the contact lens. A third thing that the contact lens does is also devoids the cornea of some tears or a lubrication. So, there is the contact lens sitting directly on the cornea. So, the wettability of the cornea because of the tears which are naturally there in the eye is also low. So, a lot of times the more number of hours that you wear a contact lens, you will also experience dryness. And if you are in an atmosphere which is having less humidity, like not in the tropical countries of India, but if you go to an area where it is extremely dry and there is no humidity, the longer you wear the contact lenses, the contact lens size may change because the oxygen and the water from the contact lens gets evaporated, and that may also impact the fit, and that may cause some kind of irritation. So these are the three important factors that you must consider and you must be well aware of when you start using contact lenses. In addition to this, the contact lens solution is something that is very commonly neglected, because a lot of times I've seen that patients come and say that they're using tap water to clean contact lens. Tap water that is available is not even safe for drinking, let alone putting inside the eye or dipping your contact lenses. So what happens if you use an expired solution for cleaning your contact lens, or you're not cleaning the contact lens enough, or you're using tap water for cleaning contact lens? The bacteria which is there in all these solutions sticks to the undersurface of the cornea, and when undersurface of the contact lens, and when you're putting that contact lens back into the eye, that bacteria is easily brought into your eye, which was never the path that was available to it. So it is extremely important that you take utmost hygiene care for while you're managing the contact lens. Now, what are the things that can possibly go wrong in a contact lens user? So one most common complication or a most common long-term impact of contact lens use is dryness. Like I mentioned before, the contact lens sits on the cornea, so the tear film is not easily spreading onto the contact lens, and prolonged use of it can cause some amount of dryness. In addition to this, the contact lens is also touching the top part of the lid. So when the lid is moving, in some people it can cause something called as a giant papillary conjunctivitis, wherein that irritation inside the lid can cause development of some inflammatory changes inside the lid, and that can cause severe irritation and itching. In addition to that, because it's rubbing the inner surface of the lid, long-term use of contact lenses has been shown to reduce the presence and the numbers of meibomian glands inside the lid. Now, meibomian glands are very important glands which secrete oil into the eye for prevention of dryness. So when meibomian glands are affected long-term, usually you will see after a use of 5 to 10 years, you start developing intolerance to contact lenses. So these are all long-term effects that you will not see immediately, but over a long prolonged period of use, you might end up with these complications like giant papillary conjunctivitis, loss of meibomian glands, contact lens intolerance, and extreme amount of dryness. In addition to that, some most serious complications that can happen and you have to be well aware of is infection. Now, like I mentioned before, if you don't take adequate precautions to clean the contact lens, you are basically inviting the bacteria from that water and directly putting inside the eye. So one of the most deadly complications is development of a corneal ulcer that can happen because of an incorrect solution or an expired solution or incorrect water to clean the contact lens, or a contact lens that is not been used and it has itself developed growth of some bacteria or fungus. Contact lens induced keratitis or corneal ulcers is potentially visually blinding, which might even need a corneal transplant if it is severe enough. So these are some things that you need to be extremely careful of. There are also times where if you have used it for a little longer, like I mentioned before, corneal edema develops. So this is something that is temporary and then usually can be changed because the fluid has accumulated due to the prolonged use. You can use, there are certain drops that are available to drain that fluid off. It may take a few days, but it can cause suddenly that you notice that vision is blurred because you've used a contact lens for a long time. In addition to this, sometimes while putting the lens or with incorrect or toxic solutions, there can also be the top layer of the cornea that gets eroded or epithelial loss that can happen, and that can potentially cause severe amount of pain, watering, and loss of vision to the patient. So these are the most common and deadly complications and prolonged long-term complications that we see with contact lens wear. So you need to be aware of all this before you start using contact lens. It is pretty much safe to use a contact lens only if you are taking a very good care of it. Thank you.